Hello, Americans. Another friend and subscribers around the world. Back here, man. Freaking, it's cold out here this morning. What I got going on this morning is I've got to close this up. I did have a kind of a temporary wall. See my freezers right there? I kind of had a temporary wall up here, and then in the summertime right here is where I put my swamp cooler. And I ended up just taking this down, and the plan was to extend the lean-to over this over the summertime. It just didn't happen, man. That's what happens when you got 50,000 things going on. So I need to get this closed in, and then do something about a door type of thing on the other end. It's cold, and I got crap everywhere, dude. Got my hoses, my tools still out here. Christmas. What happens, man? So, I'm gonna roll out my saw. Gonna roll out the saw and I end up just putting another piece of metal on this. Extending the roof out just a little bit more, which will give you a couple feet, and then go to the end of this pallet floor here. Just sharing, man. That's what the plan is, dude. Yeah. Sun just came up, and time to get busy. So let's get after it. Hey! The part, oh, what the hell? Part where you, what the hell was I thinking? What the heck was I thinking? Oh, dude. Does that make you yawn? I'm tired, man. I've been up since 4. Waiting for it to get light, and then I came out here at light. And earlier when I was out here, when I started this video, it was actually warmer than it is now. Look out. It's like 24 degrees or something. Which is funny, you know. I guess as you get a little bit more whippy as you get older, because back in the day, back when I was framing houses and stuff, dude, I remember going out and on cold mornings and walking 2x4 walls, you know, up on the wall, walking it, balancing, walking it with an ice scraper, scraping the ice off the top of the wall so we could roll trusses. Damn, thank God I ain't doing that no more. That's a young man's job, man. Alright, I gotta clean that path through. What I'm going to do is actually plan a post here. The plan, this is I don't know if you can see, yeah. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this. When I first built this roof off of here, you know, so many things, you know, the homesteading life or the semi-off-grid or whatever, so many things change. Or at least have for us, you know, man, as life goes on. But when I built this, you can't really tell, but I've got this at a slope, and this was actually going to be a water catch. It had barrel down at the other end. Just to get it, you know, get all into all that crap. Nothing wrong with catching water, but I don't really need to catch water. So then I stopped doing that. And I actually need to catch water out on the other end of my property to Sorry, man, I can't talk and think at the same time. That gives me squirrel moments, man. I'm gonna friggin' put it. So I'm gonna put a post. Put at least one more piece of metal, and then come down and put a wall thing here with probably a doorway right here. What I'd really like to do is connect to that lean-to and cover this whole damn area. That's what I'd really like to do. That'd be pretty. It'd be like building another one of them porches that I just built. Hey, see you, man, trying to look up my shirt. So, let's screw that off. It looks like it's pretty dark. We got this little section, this little 2-foot section of roof up. And I gotta put something, obviously a piece of metal here, and then framing something right here. Probably leave a little doorway thing here, maybe. Haven't quite decided. It's warmed up a little bit now, and then I got to get this. Wait to see if my dang pump, man. I put my swamp cooler out back here, and then kind of forgot about it. So now the water pump is froze in the bottom of the pan. So, that I kind of forgot to film while I was going along. There's just so much, man. The stuff I talked about it earlier, but you know, I've been talking about these snowstorms, man. We've had the 1 and 2 storm. We got snow on the first storm. Second storm just rained. You know, the cold, obviously, the temps have been dropping more and more. Well, and I talked about it one of the videos earlier, man. We've got the biggest storm is coming, man. It's multiple days snow, and they're talking feet on our mountain, a couple feet. And we're, you know, down the creek bottom, man. We're at the base of that mountain, so we're always kind of, you can go either way. One little jog of the wind either way, we could end up with just snow on the mountains, or we could end up just getting plummeted down here. Funny thing, I don't know why I'm messing with this thing. Get up there. A few people actually, but a couple of them from down in the flatlands, and then other people, you know, around or whatever. But people saying that, man, this has been a mild winter so far. Haven't even got any snow. Well, on Facebook or one of them dang deals this morning, you know, and it shows you a year ago today. And a year ago today was the day that we were building Kevin's his little snow shelter thing over his trailer. Was 1 year ago today, and there was no snow on the ground. And then 2 or 3 days after that, and then it ended up snowing. Because you watch the video of us building that, you know, we start off no snow, and then there's snow by the time we finish it up. And the way that it's coming right now is pretty much exactly how it did last year. Now, I also got one 5 years ago today, and that was a Snowmageddon, and dude, we had about 3 foot here. But winter, what I was getting at is the winter solstice doesn't even start till December 21st, so the first day of winter ain't even started yet, man. But it's coming. It's coming. Yes. Oh, yes. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Yeah, they didn't call for this again. What we got? What we got? Oh yeah, man, probably an inch. And it's supposed to. This is supposed to go away, and then the big storm's supposed to hit tomorrow. But today, it's actually supposed to. Let's see how much of it goes away. Of course, I didn't cover up over there, and blew snow in on that freezer area I was working on. Yeah, but today, right now I'm going to drink more coffee, but today, get out there and plug in the block heater on the tractor. I'll probably start it up later today just so it's ready for what's to come. Of course, what have you done to that ball, dude? Crazy dog. Hey, look how dark that thing is, man. What in the heck? Anyway, man, I thought I'd jump on here and finish it, man. It's been a day or two since I did a video. I don't remember. Oh, I was working on I started this video, I think, out here, and I was working on putting a wall on the end of the freezer shed over there. And last night, I didn't. This is dumb, man. This is, I've lived up this crap my whole life, man, and I didn't do it. But I didn't flip my tarp back over my pile of wood. Left the end open without putting a tarp or anything in front of it, without finishing that wall, just makes a breezeway through my freezer area. Because I didn't get the, little triangle, kind of a gable type piece of metal up there. And so that ended up making that a breezeway and blowing through snow completely through there. Covered my, that's listening to the weather guys, man. You can't listen to these weather guys because there was no chance of snow last night. I came out about 9:30 last night and there was already probably an inch, and I was like, holy crap. Let's go back in here. All right, so that doesn't look quite as dark. It just looks so dark over there by the woodshed. So anyway, yeah, so man, I ended up leaving that open, man. Everything got covered with snow. We probably got, I don't know, I think I measured it earlier with my finger, and it's been blowing sideways. With the wind, man, the wind's been blowing. So it's been blowing sideways all day. We probably only got accumulation, as far as I could see, is probably a couple inches, maybe. Yeah, I'd say 2 inches. Nothing but tonight. Tonight and tomorrow it's supposed to hit. We're under a severe winter weather or whatever they do, notice or whatever. And they're supposed to be getting feet up north of us on the mountain, up on our mountain, and then like Brenda's the skiers like it. I don't like that crap, man. I was born and raised in this crap. And something I always tell everybody, they're all, well, weren't you raised in that? Yeah, that don't mean I have to like it, dude. I don't like it. When I was a kid, man, dude, I loved it, man. We had freaking snowmobiles and sledding, we'd sled off the top of the cabin and, snowmobile around the fields and no worries in the world, man. Grandpa, Grandpa was the one out shoveling all the stuff, making sure everything was plowed and dealing with the pipes and all that crap. When you're a kid, you don't have to worry about all that crap. When you are the grandpa, you have to worry about all that crap. So I don't much like it anymore. But, somebody's pulling in. But, something else that, man, yesterday, my mom texted me this morning, and they're down the flatlands, but yesterday her heater in her house went out. I think she said about 2:30 in the afternoon, and luckily I have a brother that lives with her, And he's in the trades or whatever, and knew somebody, and luckily was able to get somebody over there, and they had it fixed by 5:30 or something. And that's, man, dude, that's the one thing. And man, and like I told her, I was all, well, I hope that I hope that you got a propane heater out there in the garage and full propane tanks prepared just for, because who knows what's coming. And my mom, man, woo, she's already gave that some thought. I was so proud of her, because my aunt, who lives right down the road, my aunt and uncle, she said that if something happened, that she would grab grandma and they would go over to my aunt and uncle's, because they have a fireplace or a wood stove. That's my mom thinking. I like that. See, all these years of everybody thinking that we're crazy and all that, man. And she's taking that stuff in. She knows, and she's prepared and ready, and, thinking about being prepared. That's good. That's what all y'all should be doing. Because, dude, what if the power goes out? Do you have an alternate source of heat? Lighting, candles, oil lamps? That's just the little stuff, that's... Dude, you've got to be able to keep warm, man. So everybody should have man, if you're in an apartment building or something like that, man, you better have some kind of propane, something, dude. If the heat goes out, you have no electricity, you'll freeze to death, dude. That's, you've got to think about your heat. Man, I love my wood heat. Man, look at all these trees, man. I got my wood stocked up, but these are just my standing heat, so be it. Anyway, man, I was pretty happy about that, man, and, who knows what's coming, dude. There's definitely crap brewing. I didn't even watch any of that crap tonight or this morning or stuff, so I really, if anything, every day it's something new happening. I really been kind of laying off it. I check in just to... make sure we ain't in World War III yet or anything, Won't go into that right now, but, oh, dude. But more than anything, man, just make sure you stock up and you're prepared, man. Get your house in order and ready, because something's coming. And then something else I want to touch on is I've got everything laid out. Today, Kevin D ended up, because Kevin lives in the next county over, and he came down, it was his day off, so he came down, and I've got that, so we went through that silver that I was telling you about, and went through, and there was just a little bit, because like I said, I really don't have the, with Christmas time, tax time, all this crap right now. I bought this stuff, this silver, and not really going to make no money or nothing on it. I bought it to help out, a local person here, to help them out. And there's a couple of pieces, a couple bullions and stuff that I wanted for my own collection and stuff like that. I'd like to keep it all for myself. That's what I'd really like to do, but I just, ain't got the money, because that's just sitting. I do believe that silver is still going to skyrocket, man. It's just a matter of time. So, who knows in this game, dude, but anyway, that aside, playing the game is better than the stock market, I'll tell you that. We went through and put a bunch together, and we have a bunch of it laid out in the kitchen table out here. And later today or tomorrow, I'm going to do a video. And if you watch if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. But some videos back, I can't remember if I did over at Mountain Junkers when I was, I've kind of backed off that. Trying to do 2 channels is just too much. I can barely keep this one going, man. But anyway, so I think I did it over there, but sold a bunch of silver, on one of the videos, and that turned out pretty good, man. I got the silver to, people without putting it on eBay, because I can't put it on eBay and play that game and stuff. But anyway, to keep the price down that way, this way, it ain't got the fees and all that crap involved. So anyway, I'm going to do maybe the next video, or the video, I don't, who knows what I'm doing. But I'm planning on the next video being one, and we're going to go over the silver that I got, man. A lot of, few silver dollars, 50-cent pieces, quarters, dimes, a whole good array of that stuff. About I think I got about anyway, I got probably around $500 worth of silver that I'm going to be getting rid of. So if you're interested in some silver, maybe that next video you'll be able to get some of that. And then I also got a, talked about it, or I opened it up on video a while back. I've got a review I need to put together too. And the tractor, I plugged in the track, got the tractor plugged in. I was going to try to start it today. Like I said, Kevin ended up showing up. We ended up visiting, went out and did a little bit of junking, scored a few good things today. Did a little junking today. I meant to take the camera along, but didn't. And then ended up getting pizza for lunch and bringing it home. Dude, I'm all fat and sassy now. I'm just ready to call her a day. Too many carbohydrates at the middle of the day. That's all I got for you this morning, man. I just want to get something. I haven't got a video out for the last couple days. So please remember to like, subscribe, and share. It helps keep the lights on, the home fires burning, them propane tanks, food. And check out the links below. And the eBay store will be putting bunches and still putting bunches and stuff on there. And good Lord willing, and them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.